So guys, South Australia just announced that they have closed the ROIs for this year, for this financial year, and they had 12,000 ROIs for 2,300 seats. So that shows that for every 5 ROI, there was only 1 invitation. So now this just goes on to show that going to regional area is not the only end all be all solution, right? So we have to be careful when we advise our clients, and even I've seen a lot of migration agents and immigration lawyers put up videos on how going to regional area will be like just the best thing, and they'll be waiting for you to give the invite. So we have to be realistic, we have to be practical, and we have to look at the numbers and also the history. So obviously, if there's only 2,300 seats available in South Australia, they can't invite 10,000 people, right? So now because of this, imagine the number of people who move from Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane to Adelaide to South Australia generally, and a lot of them will be disappointed, and they have to compete with the graduates of South Australia as well. So it's a big number stacked up against them. So it's a very hard pathway sometimes. So we have to be careful when we advise our clients, and we have to be careful when we are given the advice. As a client, you have to understand that not everything is what it seems. So I think that's why I always make it very clear that talk to a registered migration agent and make sure you get the advice, and try to have multiple advices, and then think with your own mind what's logical, what makes more sense. If it makes sense, if it's logical, it will resonate with your mind. So do that, and obviously we are there. If you need genuine advice, we are not going to give you any nonsense fairy tales, but we are going to give you the correct answer. And if it's not going to work with you, we're not going to make you feel better. We're going to tell you straight up as it is. It's not going to happen. If it's not going to happen, no one can make it happen, right? So then it's very important as early as possible that you find out that it's not possible for you to get the PR or 189, 190, whatever pathway you're following. But it's very important to know at the right time, because if you're in this bubble that, oh, I'll get it to in 1 year's time or 2 years time, and it bursts, that's what's gonna really hurt you. So it's very important, talk to the right migration agents, go to the reputed migration agents. Don't go to a migration agent or someone who is new to the industry, who's basically just have like 5 reviews, and you know that this person has not been seen the trends enough that obviously you cannot base your life on their decision. Go to them, it's fine, but at least get multiple opinions. There's no harm in that. Okay, so I even tell my own clients, if you talk to me, if I can't make it clear for you, go to other agents, it's fine. But the main problem is get the right advice and from multiple sources, and then make a decision. Don't get into the bandwagon that regional is the final solution. It's not. Sometimes it is, but who would tell you? Talk to the right people. Thank you.